Going to actually have us do a sugar quiz to see if you are addicted to sugar. This is based on the work of Nancy Appleton, and if you go to her website, she has a book, Lick the Sugar Habit. If you go to her website, you can find a list of, it was 146 ways that you can be addicted to sugar, but I think it may have even increased right now. So if you go, you can find the website, and I have the list with me, so if you randomly show me numbers, I will tell you what those numbers are on the list. But in the meantime, if you have a piece of paper handy, that will be good to have, and you can we're just going to answer true or false to a few questions, and you obviously can rewind and do it later. But in your mind, you know, you can write it down, true or false. So here we go. So the first question is, true or false, I do not eat refined sugar every day. So that's true or false. You don't eat refined sugar. Next question to answer is, I can go for more than one day without eating some type of sugar containing food. The next question is, I never crave sugar. I never have cravings for sugar, coffee, chocolate, peanut butter, or alcohol. The next question is, I've never hidden candy or other sweets around my home in order to find them to eat them later. The next question, these are all true and false again, is I can stop eating one piece of candy or one bite of pastry. There are times when I have no sugar of any kind in my home. Next question, I can go for 3 or more hours without eating and not experience shakes, fatigue, perspiration, irritability, depression, or anxiety. The next question is, I can have candy and other sweets in my home and not eat them. The next question is, I do not eat something sweet after each meal. The next question is, I rarely drink coffee and eat donuts or sweet rolls for breakfast. The next question, I can go for more than an hour after waking up in the morning without eating. And the final question is, I can go from one day to the next without drinking a sweetened soft drink. So those are the questions. So if you tally up the number of trues or false, I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Then if you count them up, like I said, so if you have more than 4 false statements, the probability is that you are sensitive to sugar, and you can be a possibility of being allergic, or even that you're addicted to sugar. So sugar addiction would be the same way an alcoholic is addicted to alcohol. So you crave sugar, and then you would have the withdrawal symptoms from sugar if you don't get it. And you probably will feel a little bit better like a short time after eating it. So that would be a sugar addiction. And so, I guess if you answered false to 4 or more of those questions, then the probability is you are addicted to sugar or have a sugar allergy. Now, if you answered false to fewer, then, you know, go through the questions again and make sure that you really answered it truthfully, because you want to really be certain you don't have a sugar addiction, because if you do, it's really something that you want to address. So like I said, there are 146 reasons that Nancy Applegate figured out that sugar can ruin your life, and I can name a couple of them. So one is sugar causes constipation. Varicose veins is another thing that sugar does. It causes brain decay. Chromium deficiency, which is an issue with diabetics. Let's see, what else? Obviously, it contributes to obesity. We know that. It can cause hormonal imbalances in the body. Gallstones can be caused by sugar, heart disease, appendicitis, hemorrhoids, and I said varicose veins. So that's just to name a few. So there is a list, like I said, of 146 reasons why sugar can be ruining your health. And that's from Nancy Appleton. So if you find her website, she has a great book, Lick the Sugar Habit. And it will, it's good to know because, like I said, this is probably, list has expanded since she wrote the book. So that's it for Tea Time with Karen. I hope you go back and take the quiz. If you didn't get all the questions, you can pause and go again, and I will see you tomorrow.